Hey guys, and welcome to the 5th episode of my FIFA 16 Borussia Dortmund career mode, and we have the game against Wolfsburg here to start off away from home. You know, the standard kind of stuff. We've got Aubameyang in this team, Royce, Mahrez, and you know, we're just hoping to get a win, and we start off pretty well here with Aubameyang getting the ball, cutting inside and finishing that far post to make it 1-0 with 37 minutes gone. I think this is our third game in the row that we're in the snow, and it was absolutely driving me crazy because I just didn't change it. I didn't change the weather. I didn't think about the weather until I was already in the game and it was too late. And I mean, that was with every game, so I haven't actually changed the weather at all. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, I don't really know. But the snow is a little bit annoying and it pisses me off quite a bit. But we get the win. We take the lead well, we have the lead at halftime. 1-0 up, and you know, it's a pretty even game. We've had a few more shots, I think, and they've had more possession, which is pretty standard. Right here, we double our lead in the 49th minute with the Aubameyang. Buffal crosses it in, Aubameyang finishes, and he scores again, which is his 18th goal in the Bundesliga right now, which is, you know, pretty fucking incredible considering we haven't, you know, played that many games, and he's only played some of them. And yeah, so that's pretty good for Aubameyang. He's playing really well at the moment. Unfortunately, though, he wants to leave the club, and you know, we'll see what happens with that. But right here, they get a goal back to make it 2-1. I got a little bit worried, you know, only one goal left. They can level it up, you know, Bayern aren't too far behind. They can always catch us. But yeah, so we go, they make it 2-1, and yeah, a little bit worried, but nothing we can't handle. We've got a great team, especially with the players that are playing well at the moment. And right here, Royce goes on the ball, plays over to Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez cuts inside and then decides to finish that top corner, which is absolutely beautiful finish. A lot of power, a lot of accuracy. 86 minutes in, and we've made it 3-1, and that puts the game out of doubt against Wolfsburg. So we are going to pick up a 3-1 win, I believe, in this game. And yeah, it was just a really nice goal from Mahrez, and he's starting to pick up form now, you know. He's been, you know, a little bit dodgy. It's his 4th goal in the Bundesliga right now. Dodgy start, but yeah, he's picked up form as well as in the Champions League. But yeah, we won this game at 3-1, dominated on shots, possession even, but yeah, I mean, that's usually what happens against the AI. Anyway, we win that game, and I believe the second game is up against Lyon. So I think it's the last game of the Champions League. Okay, so if we simulate this game and we do get a draw, Kagigwa and Cornet scoring for either side, and yeah, we get 12 million euros for the tournament prize money, so it'll be good as we're coming up to the transfer window. We have another game against Eintracht Frankfurt, and once again, it's just not a game that I'm really looking to play. I want to get through this season. I want to get to the second season. I don't know if I'll play it because you know, FIFA 17 is almost out, and I just can't wait for that. But I'll get as far as I can. This will pretty much just run until FIFA 17 comes out. However, there'll be like the demo, like and any other things that happen on Ultimate Team in my uploads. But yeah, we win this game as well against Berlin in the Deutsche Pokal. We get 5-4 win on penalties, and yeah, I was quite happy with that. Once again, another game, this time against Cologne, once again with the good team, and I believe we're going to pick up a draw here. Yeah, 1-1. Buffal and Recess scoring. And yeah, the board basically just told me to like fuck off, we're selling Aubameyang and there's nothing you can do. And they just sold him. I tried to sell him, but it was like 5 days into the transfer window and they sold him for 68 million euros, which isn't a bad price, but I probably could have got better. However, I went to them and asked for additional funds and they actually accepted. So, you know, I was quite happy with that. And I was trying to bring in Griezmann, but I decided to go with Dybala because 27 million euros for him is just an absolute steal of a deal. And I couldn't get through to Griezmann. They like just kept rejecting it. It got to like 70 million. I'm just like, no, I want to bring in some other players as well in the transfer window. And I was also thinking of setting up, you know, youth scouts, that type of thing. Because in case we go into the second season or something, and maybe I'll just sim forward a few seasons just to see where this career mode goes to in the future. But yeah. Anyway, right here, they're going to go ahead here with Thorgan Hazard making it 1-0 near post OP from the AI. And I was like, oh shit, you know, maybe I'm going to have to actually like really play. Because they attacked. They actually attacked and they scored. I mean, what do you know, AI? Like, you know, maybe you should attack more often. I mean, that would probably be a benefit to the game instead of just passing it around the back for like 90 minutes, which is pretty fucking boring usually. Anyway, Gundogan is on the ball here. Gundogan cuts inside, and he scores it to make it 1-1. I believe the assist coming from Dybala. And I'm going to tell you something, I regret not, trying to just spend money on Griezmann like that. I mean, Dybala, I'm going to, like, a little bit of a spoiler, but he's a bit shit at the moment. Just at the moment. Hopefully he's going to pick up form and actually do something. But at this stage, he's been pretty shit. Like, he has, like, in the, like, next couple of games, he just doesn't really do anything. And when he does, he, like, fucks it up. But right here, they take a 2-1 lead with an absolute cheese goal. But, I mean, what can you do? You're going to concede some, you're going to score some. 67 minutes in, we go 2-1 down. And, yeah, it was just, it was one of those standard, pretty bullshit goals. But, there's nothing you can do. So, they make it 2-1, and I was like, we can get back in this game, but no, unfortunately we couldn't. We actually lose our second game of the season, first one against Bayern, this one against Borussia Mönchengladbach, and I believe we did beat them at the start of the season, at home, which was like, okay, so, yeah, maybe we should have done the double over them, but we didn't, unfortunately. But right here we sign Rijkaard Bezoa from Ajax for 15 million euros, which once again is a pretty good deal, and we're also going to sign Yuri Tielemans. I was going for one or the other, I'm like, fuck it, why not just get both? Like, our centre midfield just isn't that great, I thought, and I was like, yeah, we could do something. I mean, I'm going to try and move on Sahin in the next window, but I thought I might as well keep him in the team now, because I'm like, their leftover money is going to do nothing for me. So, anyway, we sim this game against Ingolstadt. Tielemans scores as well as Adrian Ramos. Durm gets a red card, but we do get the win, and yeah, that's basically it for the transfer window. We make 3 signings, as you can see. Oh, 3 signings plus the centre back that I bought from the free agent, before the transfer window. But yeah, so some pretty good deals. Unfortunately, though, we did lose the main man himself, Aubameyang. And right here, we lose Tielemans to an injury. So we win that game. However, he's out for 3 weeks, which is, disappointing. But I also believe Socrates is back shortly, so that's good. He might already be back, but we'll see. Anyway, we go into another game against Wolfsburg. And once again, I was just hoping to win this time in the cup. I think it was the quarter-finals. Correct me if I'm wrong. And if we win this, we actually complete the objective that I changed it to the semi-finals so I could get additional funds. But yeah, anyway, we get a goal here with Ilkay Gundogan in the first minute. And he's stepping up at the moment, We don't have Aubameyang. Royce hasn't been playing that great. Mahrez is just, sometimes there, sometimes not. But Gundogan, he's stepped up. He's scored in the last 2 games. Quite happy with him. This time, Buffal plays over to Mahrez, and Mahrez, when he gets into that position and he's on a finesse shot on his left foot, I normally can guarantee that it's going to go in. It's just getting him into that position is a little bit of a struggle. He's actually quite slow in this game. I think he has like 86 sprint speed, but he only has like 79 acceleration or something, or it's the other way around. But he just doesn't feel that quick. However, if you do get him into that position, he's absolutely phenomenal. And looking at the halftime stats, I'm pretty even. We edged him on shots that adjust on position. Just the everyday thing. But right here, Gundogan gets through again, and Gundogan finishes that near post to make it 3-0. Pretty much putting the game out of reach now. And once again, just Gundogan turning up shit. I just dropped my controller. And yes, so we make it 3-0. And yeah, I was happy with Gundogan at the moment. Like, especially with the Aubameyang out, it's just so great that you can have a centre midfielder like him. It's just stepping up, scoring goals, doing, what you expect out of, a good player. But unfortunately for Dybala, he wasn't quite doing us justice. Right here, Shirley gets on the ball. He just walks through my defense. I just stand off him because I think he's going to pass, and he just doesn't. He just keeps going, and eventually he scores. I mean, what is this defending? It's absolutely horrible. I mean, I'm actually ashamed to fucking upload this after that. But it's only 3-1. We're still winning this game. We're still dominating. And right here, Buffal gets through with the ball thanks to Mahrez, and Buffal smashes that into the far left post across the goalkeeper, and it's a brilliant finish by him. He's been growing quite a bit as well, so I'm like really happy with that. And I think he's like 82 or 83 rated now. So, it's pretty decent for a player that was 78 rated when we started off with him. But yeah, we do get one more goal just before half-time, full-time. Gundogan plays it over to Castro, back to Gundogan. Gundogan shoots first time, and Benaglio fucks it up, and we make it 5-1. So we get a victory here, as you could probably tell. And yeah, 88 minutes gone, it's 5-1, and that's how the game will end. That's just a brilliant goal from Gundogan. Unfortunately, though, for their team, the goalkeeper, fucked up a little bit, but Gundogan hat-trick, and yeah, he played really well. He stepped up. He's been stepping up lately. He's been playing well the whole season in the midfield. However, his attacking has come more through in the videos and this in today's video anyway. But yeah, so 5-1 the final score. Looking at the stats, we had a little bit more shots, a little bit shots on target. They had a little bit more possession. Once again, the standard stuff, and we have a game in the semis. I don't know if it's already done, because then we'd be playing Borussia Mönchengladbach, but yeah, I'm not sure how that one works. Anyway, we sim this game against Hanover, and this is it for this episode. If you have enjoyed, please feel free to like and subscribe and all that.